Time was running out in Nur-Sultan and there were a couple of things left on the itinerary, but I took a quick break to review one of my newest purchases. So I do have a slightly new vlogging setup. I bought a GoPro Hero 7 the other day from Dixon's Travel at work, so I thought that I'd try vlogging with it a bit more. It's so much easier to carry around than this thing, especially when you've got like a Joby Gorilla Pod attached to it and a microphone. It may not be the best audio quality, I'm not too sure yet, because I've been filming with it in Japan, South Korea and now Kazakhstan without editing anything and without transferring it to the computer and having a little listen. But hopefully it all pays off, because I've filmed a lot on it so far. It draws less attention to you as well. There's not as much going on. You look a bit less pretentious for just a little GoPro, but the quality picture wise still looks like it's there. So I'm excited to do more stuff with this and see how this goes. And I thought it was a relative success. The GoPro would serve me well in Tokyo, Seoul and Nur-Sultan, because I used it to capture more footage than I would have done if I just had my DSLR with me. And as I'd had a couple of years where I hadn't even posted to my channel, it's helped me to crank out a series of videos that have gotten almost 1,500 views and a few new subscribers to boot, so it's definitely a start. Would you believe that just 25 years ago absolutely none of this was here? Because it was only in 1994 that the Kazakhstan government decided that they will be moving the capital from Almaty, which is further down south, to here in Astana in the north. That change was actually made official in 1997, and since then all of these incredible buildings have been constructed. I think that's what they've gone for here. They've gone for the kind of wow factor. You look at just even simple buildings like this one behind me. It's just like completely unconventional. I don't even know what that building is, but you know, it's not even one of the main kind of sites here. You've got Baiterek Tower. Next to me you've got the presidential palace in the background with the beer cans. And yet, even the sort of more minor buildings are still as impressive, it still captures your imagination. I mean, if that was in the middle of any other city, you know, a Madrid, a Rome, a Paris, you'd notice that straight away. But because it's here, because it's surrounded by so many weird and wonderful structures, you know, it kind of just blends in to the background. I think that's probably my biggest takeaway from Nur-Sultan, is just the mass of ridiculous buildings here. You just seem to be going on for as far as the eye can see. And I'm going to go up I think the main one, the headline grabber, this big tower here. I'm going to go up there right now and see what I can see from the top. Coming up here was more chaotic than I thought it would be, but yeah, definitely worth it for these views. Another way that you can tell it's a planned city is because you've got all this built up area, and then right out far in the distance you can just see like nothing. It's just a vast expanse of deserted land. And I mean, which other city would you see something like that in, unless obviously it borders an ocean or a sea, and then you're literally looking out onto the water. You know, there's not too many cities where you've got all this urban sprawl, and then you can physically see it stopping, and it's just fields. There's usually suburbs around it, small settlements. The smaller settlements, further out you go. So that's obviously one big giveaway that, you know, this is planned and it's not something that's been built up over centuries and decades. Then it was time to move on to the next Kazakh gem. So this is Khan Shatyr. Now on approach, it kind of looks a bit like you're walking into a Disneyland theme park. You've got the big colourful flower beds, you've got some trampoline ride, and then you've got this big tent-like structure rising from the ground. But no, it's actually not a theme park, it's a shopping centre. So I'm just about to go and look inside and see what's happening.
Khan Shatyr, yes, I realise how that sounds, is another one of the city's architectural marvels. Pyramids, tents and even beer cans. Nur-Sultan's home to the lot.
This mall is massive, and it even has like a roller coaster inside. It goes like around the top. Crazy. And as well as the roller coaster, I've just noticed they've got this bad boy. And they seem to have some sort of like flea market as well, which is really cool to see alongside obviously all the major retailers in here.
I decided to have a little look around the various stores before stumbling upon this, and to give you some context, I'm an Everton fan.
Just can't get away from them, can you? I've come all the way from home to the middle of Kazakhstan, and yet I still see Liverpool merchandise. Mate, absolutely unreal. You've even got a food court, so if you want a bite to eat and you're in the mall, you can come up here. They've got Burger King, Baskin Robbins, a few, I think, home fast food restaurants. So if you don't fancy the local cuisine, such as horse meat, horse milk and camel milk, here's the place to come. They've got a 4th floor theme park as well, and on the floor above this, the top floor, they've even got a beach club, which is essentially like an indoor beach with a massive pool. It's absolutely insane in here.
I spent a little more time in the mall checking out all the entertainment stuff before I left. Nur-Sultan is one weird place, but it fit into my travel plans and was, without a shadow of a doubt, worth visiting. I hope you've enjoyed this series showing you what I got up to with my summer trip to Japan, South Korea and Kazakhstan last year. I've got so much unedited stuff from other trips I've been on and so many ideas to film, and they'll all be popping up on this channel in the near future. So make sure you're subscribed, you've liked this video and all that good stuff. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time.